Hey guys, my name is Boy, and today I'm bringing you guys another CSGO Steam Market tip on how you can make some profit using the Steam Market and CSGO items. And yeah, on today's video, I'm going to be talking about how you can make some profit. Not very much profit, but you can make a decent amount depending on how much you invest. And you can pretty much do this trade up contract with almost, not trade up contract, you can pretty much do this tip with almost nothing in your inventory. So that's pretty great. But first, there's a couple of things I want to say too. Is that I want to give a shout out to one of my good friends who I have been talking to on Steam for a while now, and he subscribed to me. But his Steam name is Juanito El Dorito. I just want to give a shout out to you, and thank you for trading me your Team Fortress 2 items. That was super awesome of you. The items that you don't use anymore, and I'm just thankful. That's really neat. That's really neat, man. I thought I'd give you a shout out. So, yeah. Another thing I do want to say though too is another good friend of mine, another good YouTuber. His name is Chief Graybeard. He's got probably one of the fastest and most successful trade up contract videos I've seen from a guy who doesn't have very many subscribers like myself uploaded. So, but right now he's making a video about how CS:GO float values work. And if you watched my cheapest trade up contract in existence, you are going to you're able to see how that trade up is able to be done. Yeah, and there's some details I left out by accident and things like that. But he's working on a video, and he has that same CS:GO trade up contract recorded. So thank you, Mr. Chief Graybeard, for doing that. And you guys should go give him a thumbs up and a like. I'm not sure when he'll upload that video, but yeah, go ahead and subscribe to him. And yeah, cool. Well, I'm gonna get on with the video now and how you can make some profit. So pretty much, I'm just gonna lay it out real simple and easy just right now. Basically, you're just going to be investing in cases. Now, this might seem a little crazy, and you're thinking that, well, cases, I mean, they're pretty inexpensive. And yeah, you're right, they are. But by just investing some money in these cases, you could end up making quite a bit of money. And so, depending on how much you invest, and it might look crazy in your inventory, and people might be like, "Why in the world do you have so many cases?" But granted, it works. So yeah. So one of my friends had told me that he recommended I should buy some cases because um, one of them's gonna go up in price, and like that one of his theories. And so I was like, all right. So I think I might have spent like 60 cents in cases, and I hold up. I gotta look at the research. All right. So what I did. So he told me that theory. I had to just check it real fast, but he had told me that theory, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy some cases off the market, whatever. So I had bought a couple of Operation Phoenix cases and a couple Operation Vanguard cases. I'm like, those are somewhat older, and I know I'll just keep them in my inventory and wait till the prices go up. All right, here you guys can see a screenshot of the prices of the cases. Like, this is the cheapest cases on the market right now. And yeah, I'm pretty surprised to see that I bought the Operation Phoenix cases when they were 7 cents a piece, and they've jumped up to 14. And so, and I did a little research seeing that why did the Phoenix case go up in price, even though it doubled, which sounds like it was good, but it's only went up by 7 cents. And you have to remember you have Steam tax too whenever you sell an item on the market. But yeah, so one of my conclusions why the Phoenix case has gone up in price, I don't know. Obviously people buy the cases. When people buy the cases, the prices tend to go up more, and things like that. But it's really important to look at the reds and what the good drops are out of this collection. So, and the two covert weapons, or the two red ones, are the Op Asimov and the Chameleon. Yeah, the Og Chameleon. And so, but the Op Asimov is pretty expensive. Um, yeah, especially the stat track versions. But and that might have been one of the reasons why it gone up in price. Anyway, I'm not 100% sure about that. But one case that's also gone up in price drastically is the Chroma 2 case. Now, everyone has to admit that the Chroma 2 case is actually a pretty great case. It has lots of really nice, colorful drops inside of it. So, and you can't deny that too. And also, the other special thing about this case is that if you do end up getting a special, exceedingly rare item, you have the chance of getting, one of the the Chroma knives, you know, the Doppler and the Marble Fade and the Tiger Tooth, all those super nice ones, super rare ones that are only in the Chroma 2 case. The funny thing is that people are buying like cases so often and selling them on the market so fast that the prices are always changing. And um, so what you need to do for this sort of tip is you're gonna need to at least have like, you can start with like, let's say like 50 cents or whatever, or even just one case. You sell that case and you maybe buy some more. So maybe I'll guide you guys through what cases you guys should buy and what cases you shouldn't buy. So as you guys can see here, this is the list of cases that that go from cheapest to most expensive. It's not the entire page. I'll show you guys the other bottom half, but these are the ones you're probably going to be buying more likely, the cheaper ones. So one reason why I think the revolver case is the least expensive and why it's at the top of the list is, as you can see, it's only there's 400,000 listings, almost 500,000 listings for the revolver case, and I've never even got a revolver case drop myself. But I think one reason why it makes it so cheap is because of the covert weapons. The covert weapons inside are not that good. I think, like, I mean, one of them's the R8 revolver. I mean, granted, it's a fade, but it's still a revolver. And same thing with like the earlier weapon cases when like the CC75 auto came out, and like all of the skin, like the red skin in that was a red, and so probably why that case was probably not as expensive, either because of its red drop. I think one of the reasons why the Operation Breakout is so cheap is because there's so many listings for them. It's got the most on the entire market with 2 million. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna look at the Falchion case. I was like looking at the drops inside of it, and you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's got some good drops. See, so the two covert drops inside of it is the AK-47 Aquamarine Revenge, which is an AK and is fairly popular, and the other one is the Op Hyper Beast. And the entire CSGO community knows that the Op Hyper Beast is probably one of the best looking skins in the game, along with the M4A4 Hyper Beast, which is, like I was saying, in the Chroma 2 case. So yeah, one thing I recommend is you buy these cases right now. They're super cheap at 5 cents, and you know, if they jump up, and I mean, it's also got a special knife in it too, but like the Falchion knife. But no, they're like super cheap right now. They're only 5 cents, and so I say maybe you could buy maybe 500 of them, spend like $5, which sounds like a huge amount. It's kind of ridiculous. 100 of them, spend like $5, which sounds like a huge amount. It's kind of ridiculous. Maybe not 500. Maybe start with 50, which will be like $2.50. So, I mean, and you can do that in, you know, you'll have 50 cases in your inventory, and by the time like it jumps up, and the thing is, you have to remember the Steam tax. So I'll show you guys a picture of the Steam tax, right? So if you sell it at 5 cents, like if you just sell it right back on the market, you will lose 2 cents per case you bought. So yeah, because you will only receive 3 cents. Now if you sell it for 6, you're still going to be losing 1 cent per case, because you spent 5 cents on the case on the Falchion case, but you only receive 4 cents, so you'll be losing a cent if you sell it for 6. Now sometimes in the future maybe it bumps up more to like 7 cents. However, it's going to take it's going to take time to rise up in price. It may be immediate, you know, but if you sell it at 7 cents, you'll make all of your money back. You'll make you'll get 5 cents if you sell it at 7. So you know, you don't gain anything there. But yeah, so if you sell it at 8 cents, I'm pretty sure you guys are already seeing a pattern. You get 6 cents, so you get 1 cent profit. And this sounds ridiculous, but imagine if you bought 100 cases. That could potentially give you $1 if you sell it early. So, yeah. But say this case stops getting dropped as often, so maybe it gets more rare, like the Vanguard case, for example. And maybe it jumps up to maybe around, let's say, 15 cents. You'll receive 13 cents out of that 15. So let's do the math. So imagine if you bought 50 of those Falchion cases,
and then you sold them at like you sold them at 15 cents, right? But you only got 13 out of that 15. So if you do the math, I'll show you guys on the screen right here that you made $4 profit. Now imagine if you times that and you bought 100 cases and instead you would have made $8. So yeah, maybe you guys could. I mean, it could be huge. I mean, I understand that that the Steam market can be tedious like that sometimes, but hold on to cases sometimes. Don't just sell them right away. And I don't think your CS:GO inventory can be any. I don't think it's only a limit to a certain size. So yeah, I mean, I encourage this is just a smart way to build money, and I know that the falchion cases with the good drops that are inside of it, I mean, you guys could really potentially make some profit. Granted, it might take a month or two or three or seven, but it doesn't hurt to. It's just a smart way to do that. I mean, some of the pinks in it are alright. You have the Cyrex SG, the MP7 Nemesis, and yeah, but and the purples are pretty decent in it too. But if people are really trying to get those reds or even that exceedingly rare falchion knife, that's where they're gonna buy the case. And so, yeah, that's pretty much my rant for today. This is sort of a longer video. I hope you guys end up trying this. I'm doing it too, and we could talk about it together. So yeah, if you guys look on like the lifetime thing of this, but it's been really low. So yeah, it might not jump in price immediately, and it doesn't hurt to spend $2 on these cases, guys, and potentially end up making $4 profit. So yeah, my name's Talboy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you haven't seen my videos, you guys can go check those out. Leave a like if, like I said, if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see more CSGO trade-up contracts and Steam tips and other Team Fortress 2 and CSGO things. My name's Talboy, and y'all stay fresh.